Yo, what is up guys, this is One Tank or Tank for short. Hey man, we back into another video on the channel. Now, I wanted to bring y'all some more SO2 content since y'all been loving it. And today I got y'all a little special gift. I got y'all a tier list, you feel me? Now, I've been playing testing for I've played testing about 4 times so far in the testing phase. And in the close community's been out for about 3 days. And in total, I've probably played about, I don't even know. I've played at least 24 hours of the game, probably a good 48-64 hours, because when testing was out I played until like 2 a.m. in the morning, and now that close community's out I've been consistently playing until like 4 a.m. from the morning. So yeah, I've been going crazy on this game, so I definitely have a lot of time. And you know, I don't want to toot my own horn, but I would definitely say that I'm the strongest Jonin in Cloud, and I'm a top Shinobi in there. And you know, I kind of just want to give my opinion on the tier list. Now, chill out, put your pitchforks down, because this is gonna get real controversial. I'm a very controversial person when it comes to my opinions and stuff. A lot of time people don't agree with me. So hey man, this is just for fun. This is just for entertainment purposes. It's not informational. But in my opinion, these are the clans that I think are the best. Now I have two tier lists here. I have one for 1v1s and one for wars. I think it definitely varies based on different clans. I think some clans are way better in war than they are 1v1s, and I think a lot of the 1v1 clans are still good in wars too. But they may be like a little tier lower. So the first tier list we're gonna have here is gonna be the 1v1, and then the second one's gonna be the war. So let's just get started, because I don't want this to be way too long. We're already 2 minutes deep, you feel me? By the way, before we start, thank y'all for the support on the channel. Y'all been going crazy. But yeah man, so first clan we got here is Chinoki. Now Chinoki kind of busted, I'm not gonna lie. So Chinoki has a bunch of stun moves. I guess I won't describe each one fully, because it may take too long. But Chinoki has a bunch of stun moves. It has a blood dragon that has auto tracking on it. It has a speed boost in his form, and it also gets extended range in his second form, which is only for HRs. So you know, base, honestly, A tier, solid. It's a solid A tier. Definitely a high A tier. Like right now it has no global cooldown, so you're able to combo the gens, and it's a very strong clan right now. And you know, I kind of want to split up or just say what each clan is different based on your rank, because you know, some clans like Uchiha, the high ranks are gonna have MS, but the low ranks aren't gonna have MS, and there's a very huge difference. Senjus, they're gonna have certain Senju would for being high rank, and the regular people won't. And if you're Chinoki, the high ranks get blood tails, but honestly, I don't think the blood tails is a big enough difference to put you into a whole different tier. Like, yes, it does give you a really strong buff, but I think just the base form of Chinoki with the eyes is strong enough on its own, merely because not only does it give you decent stats, but it gives you a speed boost, and that speed boost is so nice. It's so nice for getting combos and stuff. So I'm gonna leave Chinoki in A tier. I'm not gonna ramble on too long. Now next we got is Hoshigaki. I haven't really fought any Hoshigakis. I know there's some Hoshigakis to miss, so I definitely gotta start fighting them, but I'm just gonna leave them undetermined for now. I don't have much of an opinion on Hoshigakis. Now this clan right here, this clan's busted. I don't care what anyone says. I'm either A or S. I'm gonna leave it in A just to be safe. So they have the Gentle Fist, which does a lot of damage. I don't remember if it's a lunge or not, but I'm pretty sure it is. But if it's not, even then it's still a strong move. They also have the rotation, which makes them completely immune to any damage, and it stuns you into a lock. So if someone hits you into rotation, you're not getting out of it, most likely. Maybe you could sub out, maybe you could taijutsu, but I'm pretty sure you're stuck in there until someone helps you or until they're done spinning. And I'm pretty sure they can keep on spinning until they run out of chakra. So you could be there stuck for a long time, taking a lot of damage. And in a war, that's going to be very strong. So I'm going to put Hiko in the A tier. There's a very strong close quarters clan that could get away with a lot. They decrease your chakra as they hit you, and they have a lot of stuns. They hurt for sure. Now if we're talking about on the war system, not just 1v1s, war, I kind of put Hiko S, I'm not gonna lie, because it has stuns. It can be immune to damage, so if you get stunned by the enemy team, you can just use rotation and they can't hit you. You can also use rotation to stun lock people for a very long time. I think it's just really good. I'm putting Chinoki in the A, but it's not gonna be high A, it's gonna be more like a low B. I mean, not low B, but low A when it comes to wars. But next we have is Kaguya. Now Kaguya, I think it definitely excels in wars for sure. I'm gonna put Kaguya in B. Now Kaguya has a solid stun on its whip, and if they land that stun, they're gonna hurt you. They're gonna chunk. You're gonna feel that. You're gonna feel them. You're gonna feel them bones for sure. So you definitely don't want to get hit by their bone whip. They have bone bullets that like stun you, and it can cancel your jutsu all the time, and it keeps you in place too. So in wars, you go stun lock someone with the bullets, keep them from getting away. And then they also have an not an AOE, but a very huge spike move that goes in a linear fashion and hits a lot of people and knocks them up into the air, does a solid amount of damage, and takes a decent amount of chakra. So, you know, it's kind of mid, but I definitely say this clan's a solid B tier, especially if they know what they're doing in a 1v1 to get off that bone whip. Now, when it comes to wars, I kind of still want to put it in B, but like more of a high B, just because like B, maybe A, just because it's able to still stun and do its job. Kami Zero, this thing is disgusting. Now, in 1v1s, I'm going to give it like B, just because in 1v1s, I feel like it's a lot easier to handle, because you can use kunais to catch it when they fly. You know where they're coming from at all times, so you're able to block the bees or try to maneuver around them. But in a war, I'm giving Kami Zero an S tier, honestly, because you can fly to get a height advantage. You could be really good surveillance. It's an AoE that does a lot of damage, and it poisons. And then if you have multiple Kami Zeros and they all just use the bees, your bait is up for you. You're not moving. You're honestly stuck. Looking at this now, I'm gonna move Hiko down to A, but I'm definitely gonna leave Kami Zero in S. Hoshigaki, undetermined. Kazekage, busted S. Busted S. Busted. I don't care. The regular sand moves are pretty good. All the sand moves have some type of knockdown or stun on them, so it's very easy to combo with them, or just stack all your sand moves at the same time. The Kazekage specs are busted. He has this one move that has like an AoE gold dust, and it basically stuns, and in wars is actually so good. Like, if we're doing like for wars, I would put Kazekage specs at S+, but just for regular Kazekages, I'm gonna leave it in S, regular. And then Iron Sand is also really good, but definitely an S clan. Namikaze, I'm putting Namikaze in A. Now keep in mind that I'm going as I go. I didn't actually really think about this in advance, so I'm kind of freestyling. So I could definitely be wrong. I could definitely see my list and be like, yo, this guy kind of tripping right now. But I'm gonna go with Namikaze because they have teleports. They're really fast. Like, they're just so fast and so versatile with their AoE stun. That's really good in wars. Like in wars, honestly, I want to say S tier. Honestly, yeah. I mean, it's so good because you could get away from anyone and go heal. You got AoE stun, and I'm pretty sure it also cancels jutsus. So you could basically just stun the enemy team, leave them wide open to get bodied by your teammates. And then you're so fast that you could just quickly engage and stop anyone from running away. So I'm gonna leave it in S tier, but in A tier for 1v1s, just because when you're 1v1 them, you're gonna be able to block their AoE stun. You're gonna be able to see it coming. Uchiha, I'm gonna put Uchiha in A, merely because I might put, if we're talking HR Uchiha, it's an S rank. If we're talking like regular Uchiha, it's an A rank. And that's because 3-tome sucks. Like, 3-tome has a worser mode than base mode, which is a mode that anyone gets at a certain level. So the 3-tome is really bad, but the MS is so good that it's easily S tier with MS. But the thing that really shines with the Uchiha is that they have an auto dodge that's every 6 seconds. It takes a lot of chakra, but you can basically dodge any jutsu for free in 6 seconds. And if you're Taijutsu main, you basically don't really have to worry about chakra anyway. So you can just dodge any attack your opponent tries to throw at you while you approach them. It's really good. Susanoo Cage, you can do the same thing. And then their bread and butter is their Genjutsu. It's an auto stun with no hand signs, and it hits from a distance. Now, a lot of them say block, and you can block it, but a lot of times when you're fighting someone, you're not going to see that coming. For wars, I'm giving it S tier. At least MS is easily S tier. I'm gonna give it A, just because these two clans also have stuns, so I shouldn't overrate the Uchiha. These two also have really good stuns, so I shouldn't overrate it. So I'm gonna leave it in A for wars too. But just keep in mind it's really good. Now for 1v1s, I don't really know how efficient Nara is, but I have fought a few Naros, and I'm gonna put it like C honestly for 1v1s, just because I feel like it's really easy to dodge their moves. Like, you know they're coming, you can see them coming out the ground, and if you don't stand right in front of them, if you constantly keep on moving, I'm pretty sure it's pretty hard for them to hit you. You go, I'm pretty sure you can jump over it too. So like, there's a lot of ways to get around their stun moves, but and even if they do stun you, I doubt they get a huge amount of damage off. Like, I'm pretty sure they get a nice combo off, but nothing that's gonna drop you to half health like Kaguya can if they land their bone whip. So I'm gonna leave it in C tier, but for wars, Nara's A tier for sure. Nara's disgusting in wars, especially if very strong clans next to it, or even really good stun clans next to it, because then you can just infinite stun people, and it's really, really good for war. Honestly, I'm thinking about dropping Hiko to B for wars, and then just leaving Nara in A. Yeah, I'm liking to look at that. I'm liking to look at that. Alright, so, for Sarutobi. Now, I've yet to really see the full potential of Sarutobi, but I'm pretty sure, in my opinion, Sarutobi, if I had Sarutobi, I'll be busted. I'm pretty confident that Sarutobi is a busted clan. At least, the HR is the one that gets the extension pole summoning scroll. That's really good, because you can basically pop that scroll anytime you want and cancel someone's jutsu, and they can't do anything about it. So if they're weaving a hand sign, you just press Q and you cancel it, and I doubt it's on like a giant cooldown. And then you can stretch it out, hit them multiple times in multi-hits, and then you can bring it back in and then summon the summoning sage. So yeah, that's very good. And if all Sarutobi gets it, then it's probably A tier. But if only like one Sarutobi gets it, I'm gonna leave it in B tier just because of that, because I haven't really seen anything too crazy with them. But definitely a strong clan does a lot of damage. Now, we're getting along to our last few clans here. Senju clan. S tier. S tier. And honestly, looking at everything in S tier, I'm gonna drop these two down. Not because I don't think they're good enough for S tier. Well, that is because, but just looking at these two in S tier, I don't think they compare. But this is in war. Even in wars though, right? I don't know. I would put like these two at the top. Like, if I had to order this, I would probably do like this. If I had to order, this would probably be the order I do. Maybe that, but yeah, I'm gonna do like this for the order, because we have Chinoki has really good long range for long range fights, and they have a lot of stuns. So I'm gonna leave them right there. And Kaguya is just good. Namikaze is just good. But yeah, for 1v1s, you know, S tier Senju. Senju's really good. Has a lot of stuns. Does decent damage. I know they're 1000 hands move doesn't do that much damage, but it's a really big move and has a lot of AoE, but I'm pretty sure that's only for HRs. They also have a golem that basically lets them get away. The only way you can hit a golem is if you have some type of tracking jutsu or kunais that you throw at them, so they can pretty much get away for free. And it also does damage if you run into people, so against academy students in low ranks, you can literally just keep on running them over and they can't do anything about it. So it's up from there. So I'm gonna leave Senju in there. I'm gonna try to speed up the pace because I don't want the video to be too long. We're about to hit that 15-minute mark. So next we have is Shirogane. I'm leaving it in the tournament. I haven't actually fought any Shirogane, but from what I've seen, Shirogane looks disgusting, like A tier worthy. From what I've seen, it looks disgusting. It looks very good at combo extensions and using that poison damage to go crazy. Uzumaki. Now, a lot of people say Uzumaki's busted. I've only fought one Uzumaki, so I'm not going to speak for the entire clan. I kind of want to put it in undetermined. But let's just say this as a light rate for Uzumaki. I'm going to put Uzumaki like B. I kind of want to put it in undetermined just because I haven't fought it enough. But the one time I did fight it, no offense, but the guy didn't perform well with it. And I don't want to say he sucks. He just didn't perform well with it. And maybe he just didn't have practice with it, but it's looked really easy to block and dodge. Like, I didn't have any issues really getting hit by it. Once you did get hit, it does hurt. Trust me. Trust me. They're gonna mess you up if they hit you. But for the most part, it's not gonna hit you. I'm not really too worried about it. Yosuke, easily A tier. Honestly, S tier. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. It's like high A. I'm gonna put it high A. High A, potentially S tier, just because like it has so many good AoE moves, and they all allow over two, I believe two or at least one of the moves auto tracks, and all the moves do a lot of damage. You can use it with taijutsu, so you go basically like you go leaf whirlwind or dynamic kick into a battle, and then once you get close to them, just use the storm KG they have with or use your Yosuke specs, and then basically just hit anyone and mess them up. So I'm gonna leave Yosuke in A. But if we go to wars, I'm gonna put Shirogane like C. From what I've seen, I'm just leaving it undetermined. For wars, Uzumaki's probably, I'm just gonna leave it in B, but it's probably A tier worthy. And I'm obviously wouldn't be surprised if Hyuga's A tier worthy. The game's pretty balanced. It's pretty balanced when it comes to clans right now. A few clans need a buff, but that's just my personal opinion. Yosuke in Wars S tier easily. In Wars S tier, you get so many free AoE moves off and stun, all the moves stun and do a lot of damage, and it's very easy to combo your teammates. So yeah, definitely S tier when it comes to Wars. And then Yuki in Wars, I'm gonna give it A because they have a lot of good AoE stuns, but for 1v1s, I'm gonna give it B, just because honestly, I'm not gonna lie. The thing about Yuki is it has really, I'm gonna leave it Yuki and B for sure for 1v1s because it has ice dragons similar to blood dragons from Chinoki, but each ice dragon stuns, it does a little bit damage, but if all of them hit, it does more damage. I'm pretty sure. No. Each dragon does more damage individually, but if all of them hit, it does less damage than if all blood dragons would hit. But the plus side is that they all stun, and I think it has a better tracking on it too. So ice dragons is definitely gonna slap you up. And then in my opinion, their best move is their ice mirrors, which is like an instant teleport stun that keeps you locked in. In a war, you're not moving. Honestly, it's definitely better than Chinoki. It's definitely better than Uchiha. It's definitely better than Nara when it comes to wars. Definitely better than Kamizuro. It's like top A, low C, low S when it comes to wars anyway. Just because it has so many stuns and you can really keep people locked in place. But yeah, man, this is the tier list. You feel me? Take it lighthearted. It's nothing too serious, but I just want to give my little input on each different clan before I move on with my training and Shinobi life too. So I'm definitely making sure I'm training to get strong enough to bring out some more content. But hopefully you guys did enjoy. If you did, smash the like button down below. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. Come on, join TKG Tank Gang Army. You feel me? And yeah, man, appreciate all the support. I'm gonna see you guys later. Peace.